Alright guys, it is Sunday, February 20th, 2022 at 5:39 p.m. Alright, let's take a look quickly here at dailyverses.net verse of the day. It says, "Sin is not ended by multiplying words, but the prudent hold their tongues." Proverbs 10 verse 19. Alright, let's start. Alright, so from the New York Post, we got the Capitol fence is going up in Washington, D.C. ahead of Biden's State of the Union as truckers plan D.C. protest. So the truckers are planning to head to the Capitol, Washington, D.C., and the government is planning to put up a fence. It says streets around the Capitol are blocked ahead of Truckers for Freedom convoy. Multiple groups have plans to head to D.C., though their arrival likely won't be in days ahead of, at least according to the plans I've seen. So Capitol fence also set up to go before um, the SOTU, SUTO, the State of the Union address. So pretty much the truckers are going to be heading to Washington and the government is putting up a fence. Alright, next. Is the next epidemic on its way? Are they trying to shut down supply chains? Highly lethal bird flu detected is spreading across the U.S. from Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio to New York. So a lot of these chickens and turkeys and birds that they use for food are pretty much under threat. It says, "Is the new pandemic on its way? Highly pathogenic bird flu is spreading across the U.S. If it's not the next epidemic, it will not help inflation and meat prices will skyrocket in a few weeks." Now the question is, are they shutting down the supply chains? That is something to keep in mind. It says bird flu found at fourth Indiana turkey farm. Avian influenza has been detected in a fourth commercial poultry flock in southern Indiana, state officials said on Saturday. So they're pretty much culling the birds and burying them out there, as you see there with the tractors. It says another possible case was found about 5 miles in Greene County earlier this week. Two previous cases were found in adjacent Dubois County. Officials have been euthanizing 15,200 birds at the latest farm to prevent the spread of the disease. So all of these turkeys and birds, chickens, are being culled. So please pray for the situation. Hopefully it stops and there's enough food for people to have. Alright, next. Unusually high surge of deadly brain disease found in ticks just after the first ever gene edited ticks were released as new weapons against Lyme disease. So, introducing mutant animals just increases the risk of potentially very dangerous new disease outbreaks. Just after scientists engineered ticks to contain Lyme disease, a virus outbreak warning has been issued in the U.S. after an unusually high number of ticks were found to be carrying a neurological deadly disease. This is more than 90% of ticks sampled in Lawrence Township Recreational Park in Clearfield County, Pennsylvania, were found to carry the rare and potentially fatal deer tick virus. For comparison, the highest infection rate previously recorded at a single location in Pennsylvania was only 11%, for the whole of the U.S., around 25%. So, heads up for those who go out in the woods and those who go hunting, those who go around in the trees. There is a possibility of a deadly brain disease now found in ticks. Alright, next we have firefighters struggle to extinguish blaze on cargo ship carrying 4,000 luxury cars. Seafaring firefighters are struggling to put out a fire aboard a Felicity Ace, a massive cargo ship that has caught fire off the coast of Portugal's Azores Islands with thousands of luxury cars, including Porsches, Audis, and Volkswagens on board. We chronicled the incident a few days ago, noting that the shipment of cars had been bound for the U.S. market, where a shortage of supplies and surging demand has led to serious crunch in new car supply. The shortage has left many Americans struggling to find a suitable car to buy for their first automobile. So, maritime law dictates that any party who helps to save the cargo on the ship will be entitled to some remuneration. So, in essence, it's finders keepers for the thousands of cars that may or may not be damaged from the fire and smoke. So, that's pretty frightening. Alright, and finally, Queen Elizabeth experiencing cold like symptoms after testing positive for COVID. Queen Elizabeth II, the world's longest serving monarch, has just tested positive for COVID on Sunday and is reportedly experiencing mild symptoms, according to Buckingham Palace. The 95-year-old monarch will be on light duties at Windsor Castle in the upcoming weeks. So she's pretty much staying home. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.